Hey the ramblers and rovers, it's a lazy Saturday afternoon after Mexican Independence Day. So we decided to come out to Chuburna, one of the most isolated beaches near Merida, to have a nice day at the beach away from the holidaying crowds. So we wanted to show you what one of our favorite beaches looks like. This is a very isolated beach and you can access it mostly by car. There's no real public transportation here, but if you get together with some other people or maybe and rent a car, this is totally one of the best places to come to enjoy a bit of seclusion away from like the more touristy areas in Yucatan's northern shoreline, like Progreso, for example. Come with us and explore this magnificent place and see what it has to offer, and maybe you too can put this on your bucket lists for Merida. So let's get going. So this stretch of ocean behind me is the Gulf of Mexico. It might look like the Caribbean, but in reality it's the Gulf. So the Gulf can be a little rough, and let's just test the water temperature. Oh my god, it's so warm. It is so warm. I love being in Yucatan during the fall, because as it's early or the middle of September, the water's been heating up all spring, all summer, and by the time you get here, the water it's just like stepping into a hot bath. It is so amazing. So seaweed season can vary widely here. So thankfully for today, there's no seaweed, just a little bit of seagrass covering the shoreline, but nothing so bad that you can't go into the water or that will make it uncomfortable to swim. There aren't that many people. There is a parking lot here behind me where people can just come, park their cars and start enjoying this. You just don't see the crowds that you would see in Progreso and some of the other beaches. This sunset is absolutely amazing. Look at the colors. So Yucatec sunsets have a tendency to kind of just turn the sky, the sand, the white sand on the beach absolutely pink. Everything in Yucatan like just turns to pink during a sunset. You can just see this amazing clear orange sun. It's just the colors are amazing. I'm just speechless. So people come here with tents and beach chairs and stuff. So just a recommendation for those of you who are coming here to Chuburna to enjoy this amazing sunset that we're currently enjoying. You know, just bring your own infrastructure, your own deck chairs, your own. You just bring everything you need, because there really is, other than like the parking lot, there really is nothing here. That's one of the amazing things about this beach, but it's also one of the hard things about this beach is that you can't just buy what you need. You need to bring it. So drinks, food, shelter from the sun. I really recommend you bring a hat, because you know that Yucatán heat and the sun can be murder, especially if you're in a beach here with no palm covers, no shelter. So just bear that in mind. You know, just one couple hours at the beach is more than enough to get sunburned if you're not used to the brutal sun rays here in Mexico. So just another thing to consider when you're coming here to Chuburna. If you come here with enough time, you could even do a kayak or paddleboard or boat tour of the mangroves, which run all the way behind the beach. So most of the northern Yucatán coast has white sand beaches right on the shoreline, like facing the ocean, and right behind you have these beautiful, amazing mangrove forests filled with all kinds of life, from flamingos to alligators, birds of all species, crabs, all kinds of things. It's very much worth it to try and see them, especially if you're a nature enthusiast and you're into ecotourism. So right outside of the entrance to Chuburna, on the other side of the road, you have the place where the locals dock their boats and store their kayaks and paddle boards, so that you can maybe get a tour or even just rent a kayak and just go exploring, and then just, you know, go to the beach later so you can enjoy a sunset and just time with your significant other or with the friends you met at the hostel. The possibilities for adventure in nature here are endless. So it's time to go. The sun is setting and mosquitoes come out here at twilight, so it's kind of it's a little hard to be out right now here in Chuburna with the mangrove so close, but it's an enjoyable experience. I hope that you guys can come and make the most of it. This is certainly more of a day trip than your regular trip to Puerto Progreso. So just come out here, enjoy the seclusion of this amazing beach, and just have fun. So remember to like this video, share and subscribe to our channel. It keeps us growing and bringing you amazing adventures, stories and places from all over the world. So until our next adventures, adios.